Tonight on the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror. She is beautiful and lovely, and you want her. But beware, behind that smile lies something heinous. Tonight's movie, Death Smiles on a Murderer.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror! Worst apocalypse ever! Episode number 17. Episode number 17, coming off of last night's wonderful favorite of mine, Prince of Darkness. What a great movie. What a great movie. I thought, you know what? I talked about a couple episodes ago about a Giallo. That actually had a plot that made sense. And I thought, you know what? It would be really bad of me to not provide an example of a Giallo that just doesn't make any fucking sense at all. And so I thought tonight I would do that. And it is quite the doozy. Tonight's movie that I am going to review for you is Death Smiles on a Murderer, otherwise known as Death Smiles at Murder. I don't know. It's one of those things where, you got the title, and then you got the title, and then of course you got the Italian translation. Anyways, Death Smiles on a Murderer. So what is Death Smiles on a Murderer about? It is about things. So it starts off with this guy who has a dead woman in front of him in kind of like a burial or tomb type of thing, crypt of some sort, and he's lamenting her death, and he basically says that she is his sister. And then we get a flashback of him doing, what brothers do with their sisters, which is tear their clothes off and bed them. Anyways, another flashback, and she and him are frolicking in the forest, and she says, I am going to run away, and if you can catch me, I will be your slave for a month. You can do whatever you want. And he's all like, oh yeah, I'm down for this. Anyways, while she's running and he's chasing after her, she meets another fellow, and she is completely infatuated with him. In fact, when the brother stumbles upon them, she notices, and he's very sour about it, but she just still smiles at the new guy, and they're all close. And then it comes back to the point where he said, oh my god, they killed her, and I let it happen, and I don't know why, because I don't know if they really explain this in the movie, but flash forward to the 1909, I believe. This movie's happening in the 1900s. Anyways, this sort of estate out in the country, a carriage is going bad out of hell towards down the road, and then it has a bad accident where the carriage driver gets skewered, and the poor woman inside, who is the same woman who's supposedly dead, anyways, is found, and she's unconscious. And then, of course, the husband and the wife who own the estate, they bring her in and call a doctor and call an investigator. And the doctor says, oh yes, she has amnesia, but also some strange thing is that she is very beautiful. And he's taken aback by her beauty, but also by this sort of pendant medallion thing that she has. It's got her name, Greta, on it. But also on the other side, it has some weird squiggles, scratches, inscription, whatever you want to call it. And that really gets his interest. And later on, we find out that is the key to a serum, a green serum, by the way. This movie does predate Reanimator, though, I believe. So, but a serum that can be used to bring the dead back to life. And apparently, the brother from before was highly skilled in the art of research for that sort of thing. Anyways, so yeah, he basically unlocks the key and gets murdered by an unknown assailant. And going back to the estate, the beautiful Greta enchants not only the husband, but also the wife, and they both have eyes for her, and they both kind of get with her, and the wife finds out that the husband's been getting with her, and she gets all pissed off at Greta, even though she's also getting with her, so, oh, damn it, she's gotta only be my toy. I can't share with anyone else. Well, so she decides to kill her by trapping her in a basement room and walling it up. And lo and behold, weeks later, she returns to wreak havoc upon all who have met her, both past and present. And yeah, she definitely smiles and looks cute in this movie. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about this movie. Okay, so let's get to the score, shall we? Violence and Gore, I'm giving it a 3 out of 5, namely because of a really gruesome cat scene with some deoculations going on. Yeah, someone gets shot in the face with a shotgun too, or a rifle or whatever, gets, and it's pretty nasty. So there's some good gore. Someone got nailed to a wall there, someone got a bit stabbed up. Overall, pretty nice, 3 out of 5. Shock value, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5. There are a few jump scares in this movie that work. The rest of it is just sort of overshadowed by the weirdness of the entire thing. So 1 out of 5 for shock value. Plot, here we go. 1 out of 5. It's one of those movies where you think there has to be a different killer, because what they're trying to set up is that someone else is the killer, but it just doesn't seem possible by what's going on throughout this movie. I guess perhaps this being is more ghostly than ever, but like you move through this narrative until the end, and the end, of course, is just like, wait, what? And then it's just completely confused, muddled mess of a movie. It really kind of reminds me of A Virgin Among the Living Dead in its sort of airy, ethereal, surreal quality about it. The movie does not flow in the fashion that you would probably want it to. It sort of emanates and rolls and whatever. Anyways, and yeah, the plot yeah. To me, it's nonsensical, like completely, like just too many like what, how, wait, why, how things going on, and yeah. So I've got to give it a 1 out of 5. Sorry. Acting, I am actually going to give it a 3 out of 5. Look, the girl who plays Greta, I think she does a great job of being this very beautiful, smiley, innocent, you trust her, you love her, you want her, and yet toward the end you get this sort of sense of evil hiding behind that, and I think she does a really good job of portraying that. Everyone else, it's a Giallo, so it is what it is. But really, I do like her performance in this, so I'm giving it a solid 3 out of 5. Nudity, I am also going to give this a 3 out of 5. It's not spread out throughout, and it's not, like super like in your face all the time, but there is quite a bit, especially kind of like in the middle beginning portions of this movie. You know, you get this sort of love scene montage, and you know, just lovely, lovely, lovely displays of beauty, especially from our Greta. Oh, she is quite the beauty. Yeah, so 3 out of 5. Overall enjoyment factor of this movie, I almost went to overall impression, but my enjoyment factor of this movie is a 3 out of 5. I do enjoy the violence and the gore, and of course, you know, the lovely Greta, but oh man, and yeah, there is a bit of the sort of unworldly feeling, much like A Virgin Among the Living Dead, that kind of draws you in, but just the narrative just is so just like nonsense. Like there was this I don't know, there's this maid who keeps having these flashes of the brother, and there's like no rhyme or reason why that's happening, and then like she runs away because she got caught peeping on the doctor with Greta, and she ends up she's the one who gets shotgunned in the face, but she's all like, you know, recognized the person who had the gun and said, oh no, I'm not going to tell anyone. They didn't tell anyone. They weren't going to know. So you're like assuming it's the brother, but like but that makes no sense with the continuation of the movie. And it's like it couldn't be, you know, who, because she's still, you know, and it's like it makes like zero sense. And that's kind of one of the many things in this movie that you're just like, what? I don't get it. So anyways, 3 out of 5 enjoyment factor though. My overall impression, however, is a 2 out of 5. It is a mess of a movie. I would say only watch it because of the beautiful Greta, or if you really like hardcore Giallo and you need to watch everything, or you like sort of these weird, ethereal, nonsensical plots, then yeah. But overall, the movie is just not that good. So anyways, 2 out of 5, and that averages out to a sad 2.3 out of 5. Yeah, I wish it could have been more, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. So there you have it. Death Smiles on a Murderer. Tell me what you think in the comment section below, and I will see you next time on the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror. And remember to stay scary, internet. And remember, don't try to bring people back from the dead. We have plenty of evidence that proves that when they come back, all they are interested is killing people, especially the people who brought them back, but also kind of fucking around with them beforehand too, you know? So yeah, it just doesn't work out. It does not work out, okay?